Hello everyone and welcome back to Untamed Chaos. Since the last episode I did do some strip mining. I was down that little mine shaft I made and I just dug down a bit more from where I left off and started strip mining around diamond level. I didn't do too much mining, but I did get a good bit of resources. I did run to a cave system and decided to stop and save that for doing this episode hopefully. But yeah, I unfortunately did not get any gold, but I did get a fair amount of resources that you can see here, including diamonds. I did get a Thaumcraft loot bag off a skeleton, I think, that had an emerald and some gold coins as well. So yeah, we have a good bit of resources, just not gold, which is unfortunate because we really need gold. Aside from that, I did light up the ravine and work more on the silverfish nest. I still haven't mined the emerald there because I'm kind of holding off for fortune, especially because we did get the emerald from the loot bag. But when I was fighting the silverfish, I actually got really lucky and got my first item with the rare drop table. So how the rare drop table works is most mobs have a chance to drop an item from it. And it's this giant loot list I made with tons of drops and a chance to go to sub-tables. And it just has a lot of loot, but it's a rare occurrence. So I did get a drop from that, and it was a crystal wing. Nothing too rare. But if you don't know what this does, it's crafted like this. And if I right-click it, it will teleport me back to my spawn point, which is the bed here. I think I can only use it in the overworld, or at least I know it ends poorly if using it in another. So I'm not going to try in other dimensions, but it's something good if we're like far away from the base and need to get back before night falls and tons of dangerous stuff comes out. Or if I'm about to die, I need to come back here so I don't die. So yeah, that was kind of a nice drop to get because I kind of wanted one of them. So yeah. Aside from that and the mining, I did also work on a bit of food because I kind of have a food shortage, or at least I haven't found any more like pigs or chickens or such to kill for food recently, and I was running low. So I made some drying racks here, and I always forget which keybind it is. Is it that one? I think that's you. Nope, that's it. So this is how you make some drying racks. So I just made a few of them, and I was able to put rotten flesh on them to make some monster jerky. It doesn't heal much, but at least it doesn't poison me. And I also did have a few seeds and bone meal, so I started this little farm over here. And it just started with a few, and of course bone meal, and yeah, so, oops, I actually broke one too many. But if you look here, I can actually take the wheat and use it with a grindstone to make flour, which can then be smelted into bread. So I was actually able to get a fair amount of bread just waiting around. And of course I have the sugarcane over here, which I think I started that last episode. And I also just hollowed out this room to make it bigger for future stuff. So yeah, and I think I took everything out of these. So yeah, and as you can see, I have a fair bit of wheat and sugarcane, and I think I have, yeah, a lot of bread in there. So we're pretty good for food at the moment, and pretty good for supplies, except for gold. So yeah, but there's a lot of stuff I want to do this episode, so let's get right into it. Okay, so as you might have noticed, I actually have a fair amount of levels, and one thing I would like to do is work towards an enchantment table, because with all the sugarcane, I should be able to make paper easily enough, and I do have a decent bit of leather, but I need more. I did get the diamonds, so I can make a pickaxe, mine obsidian, and at least make the enchantment table. But yeah, but also I need new armor, because I didn't realize this till editing, but in last episode when I was fleeing from the skeletons and getting back on the island, you know, from down here and running back here, my wood armor broke. So I need new armor, but while I was mining, I was looking over the ores and deciding which ones I could use to make armor. So I have some ores in here, and we can make some combination ores and just smelt them in the furnaces here. We don't need like a smeltery for it. So I decided to do that just because these ores are ones that are more useful combined. So if I take this, I can make Tinker's Alloy Blend. I just decided to make a bunch of this because bronze is more useful than tin and copper, or at least I have a lot of tin and copper as it is. You know, copper and all that tin. Yeah, that's just tin. I always get confused because I know there's another color tin that looks more like silver and aluminum. But anyway, so we have a lot of tin and a lot of copper at the moment. So I decided just to work on some armor of that. And also, I want to make some Invar, because this is a pretty important metal from thermal expansion used for its progression a lot. It's not that great for tools and armor, but it can make tools and armor as well. But I just want to get this smelting, so let me do that real quick, and then we'll move on to the next thing. Okay, so the ores are almost done smelting here and I have a good bit on me, but before I go into making stuff, I just wanted to mention that last episode, I completely forgot I could do this with a Tinker's Pickaxe, right-click it to place down a torch. So I bet a few of you might have caught that I had it actually positioned perfectly to do that and just completely forgot I could. So yeah, and I didn't have this on me because it's about to level and I want to save that for this episode, so I put it in the chest to avoid using it. So yeah, the first thing I want to make though is armor because that's kind of important. So this should be bronze armor. Let's just check. Tinker's Alloy, which is, well, bronze. I don't know why they don't just call it bronze, but thermal expansion is weird like that and finds fancy names for all its ores. But yeah, so we have that. But another thing I want to make is the upgrade of this. I need Invar and tin ingots. And I do have, okay, it doesn't want to let me auto-craft, usually because the recipes alter, like they change between the different tin nuggets. Or, I said ingots, but I meant nuggets. But, yeah, now we have the hardened satchel, which should hold more. Yeah, it's 2 rows instead of 1. Now, if we want to upgrade this, I think we need, Invar nuggets and hardened glass, which needs obsidian and lead and an induction smelter, but we're not quite there yet. But this at least will give us a better backpack, and, this stuff has finished. So, yeah, and also I think it does show the protection values on this, although that's sometimes off. But actually, this looks like it's almost on par with diamond. Yeah, it's pretty close, or at least way better than iron, or a good bit better. I think 1 armor better, or 1 icon better. Anyway, so we have armor and a better backpack now. Okay, so before I continue, I just would like to mention that I am feeling a bit sick, like just a bit sinusy, so if I sound a bit funny or seem a bit less energetic, that might be why. But anyway, yeah, I want to make a few more things. The first is I need a diamond pickaxe, I also will need this, and I want to make a turtle, which is something that can mine for us, so we need a redstone. I did prep some glass off camera, we need stone, and I believe we needed iron. Where's the iron? And what else? A chest. Do I have a spare chest? I do not think so, so I'll have to make a chest. So what I want to do first is just make a diamond pickaxe, because it's the easiest way to get obsidian. I'm pretty sure these pickaxes, why they are pretty good, they cannot mine obsidian. They just don't have the mining level for it. So yeah, but if I just use NEI here, I should be able to... Actually, I could make a few. You know what, I'm going to make a few just because later on I know I'll want more turtles. So just starting with the computers now is something helpful. But at the moment, I need to make a chest first. So now we can make a turtle. But I don't need to use more diamonds for it because I have an add-on that adds the ability to make turtles using the Project Red pickaxes. Or at least I really hope it's working. So, ta-da, we have a mining turtle. So my plan is I'm going to head down the mine, probably sleep off the night first just to be safe. And I'm going to mine some obsidian for myself and then set the turtle going. So, yeah, and might also explore the cave. So, let me just get some stuff ready and I'll head down there. Okay, so before I head down there, I realized there are a couple more things I want to do. The first is I need a chest for the turtle. So I decided just to make my first iron chest. I will be upgrading the ones in the base later on, but they're not as big of a deal just because I need to actually expand this because I was getting a lot of ores. But besides that, they weren't a big deal. And also I realized the sword's about to break, so I looked it up, and the best one I can make right now is a Pedroid Peridot. I don't have rubies, so that would be better. And I didn't actually look too much into the other ones, but I think I disabled the bronze one, and Invar is on par with diamond, but I could just make a diamond one. So, yeah. So I'll be throwing this one back here, and I think I have everything I need. I probably am forgetting something. I have a good bit of torches and everything. So let's just head back down here, and hopefully nothing attacks us. I'm just really concerned that I'll lose these levels because I really want to enchant first because I have 35 levels, and there probably are ways to store them. But, yeah, anyway, I'll just cut to when I'm down there because that is annoying. Okay, so this is the area where we left off the other episode, and I just made a little strip mine down here. Sorry for banging my head, that's the part I was saying was annoying. And I think there might be a chupacabra somewhere here. I just want to check. I guess it's in another cave or something, because there was a cave, like I said. So, I think there might be obsidian here. I know there was lava here, and I think I covered it all. Okay, that was my strip mine. But, Oh, and there's some iron. And this was the cave area I mentioned. It just kind of goes up there, and there's a cave, and I didn't want to mess with it then, but I'll do that in a minute after I get the obsidian, and I realized I forgot a water bucket. I'll be right back. Oh god! Okay, so I came back to the other water bucket, and I found an enderman here with a grass block, and I looked at him because, well, what else was I supposed to do? So, he might attack me. That's a... Okay, to be honest, I really want to kill him just because I need ender pearls for a lot of stuff, but he doesn't seem to be wanting to play. He just seems to be trolling me a bit, so, yeah, let's just head back down now that we got a water bucket. And just to mention, I do plan to put stairs here or something else because just the banging my head each step annoys me as well. So, yeah, I'll just cut to when I'm back down there. Okay, so I came back to this lava pool area, and I'm hearing a lot of sounds. That might be where it was. So, I actually want to try taking out this spawner first, now that I can break the obsidian. Just because I don't want it spawning stuff. And I also can just mine the obsidian here. So, oh, and it has a chest too. So, actually, I'm about to get a level of this, I know, but, okay, thaumium and a lot of ender pearls, also potion of healing, so that was a pretty good chest. I just want to kill this stuff here now, because, oh, this stuff didn't even despawn from the last episode because it got the drops. And that was a potato too. So, okay, I thought this cave might loop back into others, but it appears it does not. Oh god. Whew. So we finally cleared out this area, and there's a good bit of ores here if I want to mine ores. So, yeah, let me just light this up. Actually, let me hit F7 to see where stuff would spawn. I just put torches all around to be safe, though. And, yeah, so I'm going to mine up this obsidian, and then I'm going to head back up there. And, I'm not going to mine all the, or turn all the lava into obsidian because, like I said, I'll need some for the smeltery and such later on, but I will be turning a good bit of it into obsidian, so let me just get all the obsidian I need for an enchantment table, and I don't know, I probably will get the ones I need for, actually, this is just enough for now. I can come back off camera and get the ones I need for another portal, so let me just mine this, and then we'll set up the turtle. Okay, so I came up the mine a bit to 32Y to set up the turtle just because I plan to use excavate instead of tunnel, and I want to get more ores than just ones on diamond level. And also this pig's about to level, so okay, we got another haste modifier as our random modifier, and it's now adept tier. I think the next one is expert, master, and then grandmaster, so this is level 3, I believe. That sounds about right. But now we need a ton more blocks. So, yeah. So, I forget exactly how to set up a turtle, to be honest. It's been a long time. I actually have not used turtles since, the Frostfire FTB series. But if I remember right, I do something like this. I put coal in here and excavate, and then the size I want to excavate. I never knew a lot of the advanced turtle stuff, just the basic stuff. So, hopefully this command, or like the default command here, still works. And let's just do a 10 just to make sure it's working. So it's going to dig a little 10 by 10 now and put all the resources back in this chest. And it's not going to do the block above, which is a bit awkward. So, yeah, you can see it's coming back now. It's kind of hard to see when it's doing it in dirt here, but, yeah, so let's just leave the turtle to do its turtle things, and we'll check back later to see what it gets. So, now let's head down to that cave and see if we can explore that. Okay, so now let's see what's in this cave. I did look at it before, but oh my god! Ow! So pretty much, when I was here before, just a lot of stuff was coming from all over, and I did not know like that. So, oh, there's a spawner here. That explains it. I thought it was actually the other spawner. Oh, God. That was a lot of mobs. Or at least it just kept spawning on me. So, yeah, I actually thought it looped back around to the other spawner, but apparently it had its own spawner, and Kershaw dynamic lights, it's kind of a problem. Actually, I can toggle it off with Nope, that's the wrong one. I forget the keybind, so I'll just leave it on for now. I know I... Oh, and more diamonds, and... Darn, I hope that was gold, but it's more ferrous. Or nickel, whatever you want to call it. So, once again, dynamic... Actually, give me 1 second to find the keybind for that. Okay, so I'll never guess what the keybind is. L, the default keybind. I'm so used to rebinding it that I didn't even think to try L. Ha. So, yeah, now this won't be casting light, so I can see where I need to place the torches, which is something very good for this situation. And I think we actually just found a ravine, which is really cool. Also, these mushrooms... Oh, God! Yeah. So, those mushrooms, though, they're from, Botania, and they're mostly cosmetic. Just different types of glowy mush. Yeah, we found a ravine. We have lots of chupacabras. Actually, let's see if I can put that there just to hopefully limit spawning, because I don't want stuff to spawn all over and kill me. Or at least want to try and limit that as much as possible. So, let's actually just do this, and hopefully we covered it all. It looks like it. So, I'm not trying to mine the resources right now, because I can always come back and do that off camera, because it just is a bit tedious to keep mining on camera. But, yeah, also, if I keep heading this way, I probably would have ran into the turtle, so good thing I, didn't have to go that way. So, yeah, there's a good bit of resources here, though. Lots of redstone, coal, some diamonds, oreberry bushes, lots of the Project Red gems. And I probably should also make a little area up here so I don't always have to run around. So, yeah. I'm just not sure where I want to go to next because there's a lot of areas to explore. But I guess this is the next direction, so, yeah. Oh, God! Oh, God! So that's what an eye-wig does. Okay, so I came over here, and there actually wasn't much here, but I found out the eye-wig has a beam attack that poisons you, which is just lovely, but I kind of want to take care of him before he causes trouble, and apparently there's a section down here as well. Also, bats do have some drops I'll need later, so that's why I killed it, and not just to be mean. Okay, so the eye-wig dropped spider eyes, that's appropriate. And the chupacabra here drops its normal leather and such. I thought I heard something just fall into the water. Please tell me I was imagining that. Oh, right, and I keep forgetting the pickaxe can place torches. Well, at least we found a new source of obsidian. And I want to get rid of these just because... Yeah. And actually, can we, There we go. So, we're down the ravine, and there's a lot of stuff to mine. But like I said, I want to save that for off-camera if possible, just because, I don't know, mining just doesn't seem very exciting to do on-camera when I can just wait and do it off-camera. So, let's just explore around a bit so we give the turtle more time to collect stuff, and then check back on that. That's not a good sound. But, yeah, so I kind of made it to the end of the ravine here, and there's a little cave. I think I want to eat up. It sounds kind of like a rock, I think. Or one of the other flying mobs by, you know, the wing flapping sound. I just can't see it, which worries me. And that sounds like a beam attack mob, like a Spriggan. So, I'm not sure what that is. It almost sounds like there's a plains nearby and plains mobs are spawning, which is possible, but I'm just not... Gold! Okay, I was going to comment how I haven't seen much gold, but there's some gold over there. And I almost thought I heard an Enderman there. So, how do I get over there? I think I'll just work from over here. So, those sounds are really creeping me out. So, yeah, let me just work over to that gold and we'll try and get that. I just want to be careful to... almost click the crystal wing. That would have been bad. I didn't want to teleport back and waste the charge, because I did nerf it so it only has a few charges. So, yeah. So I'm just going to mine here, and... Okay, so we got gold. I actually think it was just a single piece of gold. So that sucks. It's possible like it tried to spawn here, but then the lava river spawned and overrode it. I do know World Gen's weird like that. Like, if you have structures, it's possible for them to be overridden by, like, lakes. I've seen that happen a good bit. And, whew! That was close. So, I can block that off. And my main concern is just having it bright enough for mobs to spawn, but I'm also running low on torches. Of course, I can always spawn in the upper sections of the ravine, but not much I can do about that, at least not at the moment. So, yeah, but I kind of have this all set up so I can just walk around the... Essence berries, we need that. We need that very badly. Also worried about getting knocked off into lava. That's a pretty big concern, too. And there was a chupacabra right up here-ish, I think, in that little cave. So please don't attack me. Yeah, right up there. I forgot about that. Okay, so... trying not to cover up anything important. So, it's kind of weird. And I do realize I could keep using my pickaxe, and I keep forgetting that's a thing. But essence berries are very good because... whoops. Apparently I covered up that lava when I didn't really mean to. So, does that light it all up again? I think so. That's kind of why I don't like relying on lava as a light source, because it's too easy to accidentally cover up the lava and then have a dark area. Okay, so I think this is it for the cave system, though. I put the last torch over here, and we got essence berries and a bit of gold. Not much to really do anything with, but hey, it's something at least. And, I can actually just build a little stair right here. Oh. Okay, so I just mined out that block there, and it's not dark there anymore. So I can just dig right back here, and that was actually surprisingly convenient where it led out. The only area we haven't explored now is over there. And I'll probably, I don't know, I might do that off camera just because we explored a good bit of caves and I don't want to save everything for on camera or else it just will have a lot of stuff to do each episode. But I think that's enough time so we can go back and check on the turtle now. So let's see what this guy has been up to. Okay, so we come over here, we'll see a giant cavern full of monsters and mostly cobblestone. So let's just try and get a good look here. So the turtle's still mining, and you can see the 10 by 10 there. Actually need a better pick to mine lead. I'll try and just get this real quick because why not? But as you can see, we're getting a lot of ores, but I forgot it would make it dark. So that's a bit of a problem, but he still hasn't got anything of note. So I think I'm just going to leave this stuff here, and then we can check back next episode or such. Because, yeah, I don't know, I might set up more turtles as well and just do a bit more turtle mining and then collect them all next episode. But right now, I just want to head back to the surface because I think we got enough stuff for the moment. We got the gold ore we need, and, oh, I forgot we got gold oreberry bushes. Maybe we should set up a room for that stuff. Okay, so I was looking into making a little room down here for the oreberry stuff, but I decided just to not do that now and save it for next episode or off camera. I'll probably do something like I did in Breakdown with slabs so I can walk but monsters can't spawn, and just keep it a dark room for oreberries. But now that we have a good bit of gold oreberries and essence, we can farm experience and gold that way because we just have a bit of a gold shortage. And I'm pretty sure these are just like nuggets, so if I do... No, wait, I cook them into nuggets. That's how it works, right? Yes. So I will start working on an oreberry farm. I also can put them in a smeltery and I think double their output. So, yeah, but I don't know what I really want to do with the gold right now. I don't really have enough. So I just want to work on making an enchantment table. And I just harvested my sugarcane to get some paper. So I take the paper and just throw a leather in there, get a book, yada yada, diamonds, obsidian, and enchantment table. And fireworks. I really need to figure out how to turn that off. Anyway, so, where should we put this? I guess, like, just right here works. So, I don't have any bookshelves, and I really don't want to go through the hassle of making bookshelves, but as you see, this isn't the most durable armor, at least compared to, like, diamond. So, I just wanted to put low-level enchants on this, just to have some protection. And I guess we'll just do like level 1 or 2. So we have a projectile protection there, projectile protection, and unbreaking. Okay, so it's not really good enchantments, but at least it's something. If I do, or if I'm able to get a bookshelves, I might want to do like a good sword enchant, even though there's tinker swords. You know, good sword's still nice, or maybe a good bow even. I don't know, but at the moment, I need to work on getting bookshelves. I'll probably work on that off camera as well. So, yeah. Okay, so there is one other thing I want to do this episode, which is make a barrel. I think I have everything for it. So, yeah, I also did want to look into making a bookshelf, a Bibliocraft one, to hold some books just because they're fancy. So, let's just see what I find for a bookshelf. That's the one. And ta-da. So I got a bookshelf and a barrel. So I was thinking of putting the barrel here, and yes, you can open blocks above barrels, which is good to know. So, I don't know really where I want to put this stuff. You can also, yeah, I think I'm just going to switch the order of them. So, yeah, let me just do that real quick. Okay, so there's the barrel. Actually, it actually made more sense on the other side, but whoops. But I wanted a barrel just because we have a lot of cobblestone, and with the turtle, we're only going to get more. So ta-da, now we have a barrel of cobblestone, so this chest isn't as full, but we are running into a big storage issue, and unfortunately, we need gold to fix that. Okay, so I just sorted some stuff away. I put the books on the bookshelf. I hung up some more rotten flesh, which already turned into monster jerky here. I probably won't keep putting up more, though, because I do need to work towards fertilized soil and other things of rotten flesh. And we do have a good source of food here now. But I just thought it was good to start on some more monster jerky just to be safe. I also did plant the potatoes because I have no idea what we'll need potatoes for, because the wheat and turning into flour and smelting into bread is kind of a good food source on its own. But I don't know, we got a potato drop, so it seems like a good idea to start farming it, because who knows what might need potatoes in recipes. So, yeah, so I think that's going to be about it for this episode, but I just want to mention the sorting system I want to work towards is refined relocation, seen here. And you can build a sorting chest. It has sorting urgents for all the iron ones. The problem is they just need gold. It also has a sorting barrel. So, yeah, I would like that, though, because it makes it really easy. I think you just build this and connect this to all the chests, and it will, like, be able to sort by mods, sort by ingots, and all that kind of stuff. But I need a better base setup as well, because like I said, this is a temporary base, and I don't really have it all laid out to sort, so I'm not sure what I'll be doing there, but I probably will do some more mining off camera. I might make a couple more turtles and set them up, so hopefully next episode we'll have a bunch of ores, and we can start working on things that need gold and all the other stuff like magic, maybe more tinkerers, maybe more tech. So yeah, anyway, hopefully you enjoyed this episode, and until next time, goodbye.